All right, what up, Facebook Live, YouTube when it gets downloaded or uploaded there. Another interview for the Jaws Atalk show with Florida's own. You're in Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida.
Kever. This dude,
Was good.
this dude's definitely got some a very unique, wild style pieces on Instagram. Um, Very consistent at doing like live Instagram drawings. Hella inspirational. Made me jump on my game a little bit more. So yeah, another dope Instagram artist. And go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
What's going on, world? It's your boy Kever Ones. Um, I know most of y'all follow me on Instagram, but a little bit about myself. I started in mid '90s. All right, New York City. I was living in New York City up until like 2000. Moved down here to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I took a little. Took a little break from graffiti and everything. You know, work life and family and everything, and I started back up. You know, in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
I started meeting a lot of cool heads through, Instagram, the social networks and stuff like that. Because I'm still working a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Up until like the last year and a half, I actually started pushing myself. Developing like a newer style, something I
Mm-hmm.
was a little bit more comfortable with and stuff.
Sweet.
So I mean, it ain't much, but that's me.
Cool. Cool. Um, have you taken any art classes or is it all self-taught?
Just no, everything's pretty much self-taught.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking the trains to work in New York City. That
Mm-hmm.
was my main inspiration, in Wall the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I had a DJ that lived across the street from me. He used to give me the VHS tapes.
Tight.
We used to have Beat Street, Wild Style.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have Star Wars, so I didn't have my hands on to until like late into the game.
For sure.
But those those two, I remember he had them all recorded on one VHS. So
Tight.
I used to watch that shit like a few times a week.
Hell yeah.
Motivated and stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
a classic, man. Definitely, that those videos definitely inspired me. What were some writers or some names that really got you inspired to start, testing out your art?
I mean, early on it wasn't much, but it was like back in Brooklyn, set up KCW, Mega.
Mm-hmm.
I see these guys like outside my window, like every day I would see the throws, pieces and stuff.
Damn.
I lived on the third floor, so the train would like pass by my house every morning,
Prime.
or every 15, 20 minutes rather. But set up, Nace, Seek from Germany,
Mm-hmm.
like the whole MSK crew, Rhyme, Revoke. Those are the guys that I looked up to when I first started, doing graph.
Mm-hmm.
Back in high school, I had a friend in school who used to write Wiser. He used to let me rock out on his book and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, I used to write DISC disc, and I did that for like 6 months, and then, I saw he was writing Wiser, and I like the the whole 6 letter, the 5 letter,
Mm-hmm.
but I was like, I want to do like a Kever. So I started rocking the Kever because, I really like the K, and then the R is similar, so
Mm-hmm.
I got Kever from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started rocking out with that.
Nice. Yeah, I always had fun with K's and R's. I mean, I don't really write them anymore, but my homie wrote Kura, and I always thought that was just the dope name. The Kera, those were just such fly letters. So, what inspired you to choose Kever? Was it mainly the letters, or did you?
It was mainly the letters.
Mm-hmm.
Just practicing. I used to write, like I said, I used to write DISC. I wasn't too great with the D's and the C's, and
Mm-hmm.
I was having a hard time with it. I wasn't feeling it.
Right.
So when I started changing it up, I wrote Kevs for like very briefly, and then it went from Kevs to Kever.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay, to Kever. I got
Yeah.
rock with this.
Cool.
And
Cool.
it's been with me ever since.
All those letters are dope. I definitely know that C's were probably the last letter I got. um, But S's have always been fun. I still rock S's and shit. So yeah, it's a good letter combination. That's for sure, man. It's definitely dope. Um, okay, let's see. So what's some of the best advice someone that has given you, or some of the best advice you've come across in your writing career?
I mean, I haven't really received too much advice, but I mean, I've always got those people who say, you know what, just don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
You keep practicing, eventually you'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you always see me every day. I'm doing like one or two. If I got time, I'll bang out one or two pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Do a full 2-pager. If I even got more time, I'll do a little bit of traveling.
Mm-hmm.
Go rock a paint spot or whatever. But
Yeah.
like I said, I be working too much and family and everything. So
Yeah.
every opportunity that I get, I take it.
Yeah. Style Wars got you stoked. Was there any specific phrases or anybody in there?
The wild style. I mean, it
Yeah.
was just more like I don't know. It was just back then. It was just mad cool.
That was just
Like
the best movie, right? Yeah.
seeing these trains with like full trains. It's just like masterpieces. Like
Mm-hmm.
with stories.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It was mind
Yeah.
boggling. I was like, man, I gotta do this shit.
Yeah. The dynamic between like scene and cap, I thought
Yeah.
that was dope. Or the homie, I can't think of his name right now. I'm pretty fucking tired, but the dude with one arm and shit, he was so like animate about his art and shit, and yeah, that was a really powerful movie, man, all around for hip
Yeah, and then
hop.
that magazine came out too. It was this breakdown
Yeah.
art.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was like the very first magazine I ever bought.
Mm-hmm.
Especially a book, but I still have it till this day. I got like
Yeah.
at least over 100 magazines. From back
Yeah.
in the '90s and stuff. Because I used to go to the Soho, that graph shop. I
Mm-hmm.
know they changed the name now, but this is a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go out there at least like once a month. Go grab some stuff and
Mm-hmm.
shit. Get some magazines.
Dope.
And back then, I think 12-ounce Profit was like the hit magazine.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of cool stuff back then. There's a lot has changed.
Yeah. I stocked up on Clout.
Yeah, I think I have some clout too.
I think Clout.
Scribbles.
Yeah, I think.
Mike with Sleeping. There's
Mm-hmm.
so many.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. We were definitely, I mean, it seems like we joined the game pretty similar times, but we're definitely lucky to have that. Obviously, these kids are luckier nowadays because they can look in, whatever these social medias and watch, fools like us do
Yeah,
live shit, But those magazines definitely were a good starting point for us. You can't say we were in the hardest of times, right?
Yeah, I mean, back then you want inspiration. Like I lived on 61st Street, so we had like a train ditch, and we used to walk that, for
Mm-hmm.
miles, and it like walls and walls. And believe it or not, I used to do more pieces on walls back then because
Mm-hmm.
it was just like in my backyard. So I
Right.
used to go, rack up a whole bunch of paint. We had like dollar paints and stuff. I used to get a whole bunch of cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
Hit the town with my buddy, just rock out for like 6 hours and chill.
Mm-hmm.
Just peace. There's a lot of whack shit I did, but I did it.
Right,
Went out,
right. Oh yeah. Most of my bombing career was super whack, but it was the consistency and the numbers that I got up, and that's pretty much what, formed my
That's what it
recognition.
is. You just gotta hit that studio. Hit the
Mm-hmm.
walls, hit the streets. You gotta be consistent.
Yep. Yep.
One thing every month. It's gonna take you years to perfect it.
Yep. And with that being said, obviously both of us have been a long time in the game, and it's really only recently that like shit's actually starting to move and like pay off, so
Yeah, yeah. People start to notice it more and more.
yeah, yeah,
As time goes on. Which is good.
for sure, for sure. So, how long have you been doing your craft?
I'd say since '95. I
Okay.
took a break in 2000
Mm-hmm.
till like 2014, and then I started posting my shit online. I met my boy Ryan, and then just having chats with him every day. I was just pushing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of time in my hand too because I took a promotion down from Orlando to West Palm, and I started having more time on my hands to do what I want to do. So
Mm-hmm.
I took full advantage of it. So I just started piecing every day, until I
Mm-hmm.
developed a better style. And tweaked it.
Right,
What I had in the previous.
right, definitely. Cool. Where do you envision your art going, or what would you like to do with it?
I don't know. You could go so, you could do so many things with
Mm-hmm.
water, you know. I would like to start doing galleries, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a couple of years out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely, you know, one of the things that I would like to do,
Mm-hmm.
you know, especially down here, you know, in Palm Beach. You know, it's a beautiful city. They got
Yeah.
a lot of galleries and stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna try to get out there. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I do want to travel and do more shows and stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
planning on doing a show myself next year. You know, in Orlando with me and my brother.
Tight.
So, you know, more information will be coming out. You know, early
Dope.
next year.
Dope.
You know.
Canvases?
Um,
Sticker
yeah, I
collection?
want to do canvases. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
have some ideas that I want to get out my head. It's just
Mm-hmm.
time, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Um,
banging out canvases is a lot different from paper, you know.
oh yeah. Absolutely. I feel like honestly, for me at least, it's there's more. It's easier to do stuff on canvases, and even when you
Yeah.
move to like larger canvases, you even have more than that. Um, those possibilities open up. Um, so what kind of mediums do you use other than or including like markers and stickers and
Yeah, I just
stuff
use
like?
my, you know, my markers, spray
Mm-hmm.
paint. Occasionally, I use some soft pastels. You know, I use those in the black book pages sometimes. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I do have paints. You know, I don't mess too much with oil paints, but I would like to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but other than that, you know, anything I can get my hands on, pretty much. You know, if it's around my desk, you know, I'm gonna try to use it on whatever. You know.
Right. I'm gonna give you a tip that that really helps me. I like acrylics for smaller canvases because they almost dry too quick. This is my personal opinion while doing larger canvases. So my cutoff is literally like 11 by what is it? 11 by 14. I'll probably use like acrylics, but anything larger I'll use oils just so you kind of have more time to like manipulate color and scheme stuff out. So when you move on to that stuff, I would suggest those tips.
Yeah, definitely for
So,
sure. Yeah, I want to go big, definitely with some big
mm-hmm,
oil canvases. You know, you'll probably see some of that stuff early next
mm-hmm,
year. You know, I'm gonna be
tight,
purchasing, you know, a whole bunch of canvas.
mm-hmm,
You know, I'm working on a spot right now for
mm-hmm,
next year to do a little, you know, gathering or, you know,
yeah,
collection of my works and shit like that. You know,
mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm,
y'all definitely stay tuned for that. You know.
yeah. One of my early art shows, I actually brought a bunch of my sketchbooks and just kind of laid them out on the table. So I think that'd be an interesting idea for you to do because I know you got a lot of dope art in your sketchbooks.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I got like a few black books here that don't
Hmm.
leave the house, and I have a couple others. I think I have like 3 or 4 rotation right now,
Right.
and I have a whole book that me and Icky working on, and that'll probably be done in like 2 years. But
Yeah.
you know, we got a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
out there we working on. You know.
Tell Icky to get back at my messages, bro. No, no, we're cool.
Yeah,
I
man,
mean, like, I'm on the crew and shit. I rock the EL crew. Uh, he messaged me talking about getting on the show, and I'm like, yeah, I'll send you information. I sent him information. He hasn't got back to me yet, so remind him for me. But
I'll shoot him with text, man.
yeah, yeah. But that's dope. That's dope. You kick it with him. Um, let's see. There was another question that I. Oh, what crews do you rock with?
As you know, I rock with ELC. I got
Mm-hmm.
my own crews, EMK. I got AS, S7, UVA,
Mm-hmm.
OFS. You know, those are the only crews I'm rocking with right now.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Dope, dope. How long you been on Evil Letters?
Uh, I'd say like a little bit less than a year, probably.
Really? Dude,
Yeah.
time flies, bro. I'm damn near close to 2 years on the crew.
Man.
It's getting there. It's crazy because like I interviewed Wave and he's ELC too, and he's like, oh, 6 months, and I'm like, damn. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty wild.
Yeah,
The
he
crew.
hit me up, you know. Yeah, he hit me up like a year ago. Like,
Hmm.
yo, chopped it up, you know. We did some collabs, you know. And
Yeah,
it's all from there, you know.
yeah, yeah. Good dude. Definitely good dude. All right. What are some of the greatest memories you've experienced in your art career?
I don't have anything that's phenomenal, you know. Hopefully in the future I will, you know. Apart from, you know, going out to these art gatherings and stuff like that. That's pretty much the best part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Networking with people, meeting other people that have the same passion and motivation that
Yep.
you do. That's the best experience. Of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Networking is a big thing. I think it's a bigger thing than a lot of people would. So a lot of people take for granted. You know what I'm saying? I think networking is a really big thing, and that's really kind of what I'm trying to do with these interviews. Just like having other artists kind of know more about certain artists, and then like just the network expands. So that's the point, man. Network is a really big thing. All right, and then on the flip,
those Instagram live videos help out too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I suggested for you artists out there, do a couple of videos, a couple of videos a week. It doesn't hurt. You're already in the lab drawing, so just set your camera up.
Yeah. I think
rock
it's
out. Some of your fans want to pick your brain.
exactly, and I think that's something that's awesome. That's hella awesome that you do. And again, it's definitely inspired me because like I'm always fucking doing some sort of art. You know what I'm saying? But like when you're live, you're talking to people, man. That's it stokes people out, man. It hella stokes people out. So big ups on that, man. Definitely big ups on that. And then on the flip side of greatest memories, what are some of the least great or worst experiences you've had in the game?
I was jumping the tracks one day. I was like, 13 or 14? I was jumping the track, catching some tags and stuff with my friends, and some of the undercover cops caught me. They they took me home and shit, and my mom was having a party and shit, and my mom was all fucking pissed off. She's like, "What are you doing out on the streets?" I guess that was like the worst memory, just laying her down. It didn't stop me, but just laying her down and shit.
Right. Did they catch you painting or like with cans?
I was just catching tags, and I hopped back on the tracks and stuff, and just checking pockets and stuff like that. But they didn't catch me in the act. But
Okay.
I had some other stuff on me, so they kind of like was like, "We're gonna take you home." I was like a block away too.
Right. That's not too bad. You kind of got off easy.
No.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I've definitely had to take the runs through fields and shit and hiding under cars and shit. So,
Yeah, we had to jump roofs and shit. My buddy broke his arm jumping off of the roof.
Oh no shit.
Getting chased by Jewish cops, and he jumped off. He broke his arm. Luckily, we was close, to the crib, so
Right.
he had to go to the hospital and all that shit. But,
Right.
There's a lot of those,
Yeah.
That's what you get,
Yeah. It's a fucking roller coaster. Either way you look at it. Cool. What are some projects you're working on or next things you have scheduled?
Just apart from Black Books, I've got a graffiti comic book, Black Book that I'm working on. It'll probably take me a couple years, though.
Bro.
I keep, picking at it. You know how it goes.
Bro.
I just, I got the Infamy art team, trying to get something worked out with them, do some events out there in Cali. I got my own personal event that I want to do, the sticker art graph show. That's hopefully next year, late next year.
Yeah.
Apart from that, just, casual book journeys and stuff,
Sure. Where in Cali? LA?
I just know Cali. I don't know exactly. They haven't figured out a location yet, but, you'll definitely know, when I find out more information.
Yeah. Is it like a crew thing or is it like a meeting or what?
No, it's gonna be. Then they're gonna do a graffiti event.
Oh, okay.
Outdoor events.
Yeah, keep me posted, man. I'd like to go check that out.
Yeah, definitely. See it,
If it's like walls, if it's
Yeah.
walls, we could do a fucking Evil Letters, a little Evil Letters collab or production or some shit like that. I think that'd be pretty fresh.
Yeah, definitely.
Come down and make
I'm
that
doing
shit.
a ELC collab out in Orlando. We have the West Art District. That's a pretty dope spot, for artists to go out there. You could reserve a spot, go out there, paint with your buddies and all that stuff.
Dope. I'm curious about your comic book that you're working on. I literally bought myself like specific comic style paper yesterday. I don't know if you saw the one fucking picture, man. This shit is not I'm not, that's not really my style, but it's definitely making my brain, work differently. So I'm definitely interested to see what you come up with in the comic
And I
style.
just like, comic books are nice. Like you can go through it, and like you could just, I get a lot of motivation from there. You know,
Oh,
just seeing the
shit, sure.
characters or the line work and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It just inspires me.
Mm-hmm.
Letters is my thing, but I like
Yeah.
creating stories. You
Right.
know, sometimes
Right.
it's fun to create a nice little story. You know, like a
Right.
what if scenario. You know, that's the name of my book. What if?
Okay.
You know,
Cool.
and I just
Cool.
do a bunch of random shit in there. You know.
Dope. Do you follow that dude Mayonnaise and Bread?
I think so. I'd have to check.
Mm-hmm.
I follow a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. No, he primarily does comic books. Like he has his own comic book out, and it's pretty dope. Again, it's about that networking thing. You know, he doesn't really fuck with letters, but his characters are dope and his storyline. So again, just another good person to like touch base with if you have any real questions. If you ever get in this to get stuck or whatever, I would say touch base with that cat.
Definitely recommend people doing collaborations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely, helps develop, yourself.
Yep.
Working with other artists, working with other styles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to switch up your style a little bit. Tweak your letters.
Right. And mindsets. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
So cool, man. Good shit. All right. Words of wisdom for the younger generation.
Just keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I do. I just do it every day as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And just don't give up. Eventually, you'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
Get more comfortable with your work. And you'll like it. Sometimes a lot of people, I did this, piece, but I don't like it. Like you might tweak, this letter, that letter, to make it better. But don't give up. Art is art. You do one piece, you don't like it. Guess what? You can do another one.
Right. I kind of want to add on to that, and continue doing what you're doing, and finish whatever you're working on. I think that's like an important tip, because like even I will still do pieces that I'm not digging, but if I show it to anybody, they like it for some reason. So I just figure finishing your project that you're working on, you're gonna have people enjoy it, and it's gonna rewire your brain to actually finishing projects. So definitely.
Yeah. I'm usually working like 2, 3, 4 pieces at a time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I throw one in the back burner because I end up starting another one.
Right.
It's longer.
Right.
But I don't give up on them.
Right.
Eventually, I get back to them.
Right. What inspires your fills? You have very unique fills, and I don't.
To be honest with you, sometimes I'm very random. If you catch my live stream, sometimes I just have viewers. Hey, select. Give me 3 colors.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 3 colors. And I go with whatever comes out.
Super dope, man. It's fucking awesome that you do that. But yeah, you definitely do like in your 3Ds or in your shades and shit. It's definitely a unique approach, So again, I applaud you on the unique approach to your styles, man, for sure. All right. Other than art, what are other things that you're into?
Well, not much besides my family,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I do play some video games here and there, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
Kind of addicted to that. I ain't good, but I'm addicted to it.
Do you do that Xbox Live stuff?
Yeah, well, I'm on PlayStation now, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do. We got a nice group that, we usually play like once a week and shit,
Cool. Yeah, I've been trolling fools saying that I got an Xbox Live name and people should look for me, but I'm just trolling, bro. I don't play video games like that. So if anybody sees me saying some shit, I'm just trolling. What's your PlayStation whatever? If people want to
it's Kever 1 CBMK.
Word. So if you play video games, go Marvel vs. Capcom against Kever.
Nights or Saturdays or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't too busy.
Good shit. All right, let's see. Cool, we're pretty much at the end of the list right now. Is there anything else you would like to say, rant about, raise awareness on?
Not much, just keep doing your thing, Don't let nobody tell you no, just keep fighting,
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's about,
Sure.
Don't give up.
I have a question. How was your experience through the fucking the tornado and all that?
Yeah, oh yeah, the hurricane, it was all right. Just a whole bunch of trees fell over and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. I got a three-story townhouse, so I was pretty good. A
Okay.
lot of people, further down south were less unfortunate. They
Mm-hmm.
had their house, torn down and stuff like that. It could have
Mm-hmm.
been worse. I
Right.
didn't evacuate, obviously, but
Right.
it could have been worse. So thankfully, we just lost power for like an hour,
Oh,
and we lost cable and phone for like a day.
that's not too
But
bad. It seems like Evoc had it a little bit worse. It sounded like
yeah,
might have been a
yeah,
couple days.
yeah, because it went straight through Orlando and like it just kind of like skipped over us.
Mm-hmm.
We were supposed to get a direct hit, but that thing looped around. So
Damn, dude.
you know,
Well,
yeah,
I guess you guys missed the Donald Trump throwing motherfucking paper towels at you. Did you
yeah.
see that shit? What he did in Puerto
No, I
Rico?
didn't.
Oh man,
No, in Puerto Rico, I didn't get this. I didn't
man,
catch up on the news
it's
last night or the day
dude.
before.
I don't know when it was, but I just saw a video yesterday, and he's like in Puerto Rico, like supposedly passing out supplies, but there was a clip of him just throwing paper towels. It was the most disrespectful shit ever, dude. But um,
I'm glad y'all
I
catching
won't
the news
rant
there.
about that. I rant about that shit on when me and Jimmy Hopkins are talking. So, but I'm glad that you didn't get hit that bad with that fucking storm
Yeah.
because that shit was crazy.
We got another one coming too, so
Really?
this one skips it. Yeah,
Damn,
I think
damn.
it's a
And what?
Hurricane Nate or something.
All right. That's wild, dude. What part of Florida are you in?
In West Palm Beach,
Oh, okay.
it's about a hour away from Miami.
All right. Cool. Do you travel to Miami a bunch for any specific reason?
Sometimes, I'll probably be going out there, in a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
They got that graphic event going on. They just had meeting of stylists too, like a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was my lady's birthday. I couldn't get to go out there.
Right.
I'll probably go out there and check out the dope pieces and stuff.
Cool.
I saw a lot of it online. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Dope.
But in December, first week of December, I'll probably be out there trying to get a little spot or something.
Cool.
We'll see
Cool.
what's good,
Nice. All right, and then the last thing I have is how can people follow you or reach you or contact you about products and stuff?
Reach me on, on the gram, I always respond to everybody. So,
Mm-hmm.
You already know Kever Ones Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you guys want to reach me directly, just shoot me a DM.
Mm-hmm. And let's see, you sell art with stickers or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, usually everything that I make, if it's not in books, I offer it up to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like stocking up on a whole bunch of stuff. So, if I make something, you see something you like it, just hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of pieces. My drawer is full
Cool.
of stickers and pieces and canvas. So,
Dope.
there's certain stuff that I don't get rid of, and there's just certain stuff that, I can,
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, cool, man. That's all the questions I have for you. I definitely hella appreciate it. That was a quick little run through breakdown. So yeah, man, big ups. Thanks for doing the interview. I think it's really good for people to like hear dope artists, because just to prove we're normal people too. You know what I'm saying? So right on. Right on. Well, cool, man. Big ups, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Peace out.
All right, peace. Thanks.